Sunday again, me and you, and our friends at Budweiser. We got things to talk about today. It's been a holiday season, and I haven't been happy. I'm looking at a bunch of garbage going on around here, and I think it all stems from one problem. Not sure. I might decide it came from another problem next week and have something different to say about it, but this week I think it stems from one problem. It's about the kids. We're going to entitle this, "The Kids Aren't Alright, They're All Fucked Up." Now, people like to make babies. Babies are cute. People like them. They're good for commercials. But people have a lot of different reasons for making these babies. Some, they like to make them to procreate their family name. Some, they like to appease overzealous grandparents that feel they need grandkids. Maybe to collect some more welfare in some of the finer parts of Michigan. And some because they just don't understand the concept, the simple fucking concept of birth control. Now, whatever the reason, there they are, running around, being small humans all over the place, humans that will someday grow to have some power in this society, or not, as the case may be. Now, we got three things. Everything's in threes around here. We like it. It's a good logical number. First is responsibility. In first procreating this mass of consuming flesh, you must realize your responsibilities in this endeavor. Your time. It's not about you anymore. The phrase, "what do you do with your spare time?" that doesn't apply to you anymore. You are one person, and you had another person. Now, logic indicates that you now being two people, your time is cut in half. Now, wait. You still have to work. You still have to jam if you're in a band. And you still have to have social relations with the woman that this other human came out of. Now, this leaves you very little time for maintenance on the shit that you have to keep these other humans in. You have no spare time, because it will be paid for somewhere. It's like a credit card with a really high interest rate. Now, number two, influence. What you do with this time that you spend with this small human is just important as the time spent. You have to work this human like clay to form them to become the human that you want them to be. Humans are animals who can control most all aspects of being an animal. They don't use that behavior because we've had it taught out of us. Small humans, they haven't mastered that yet, and it is your influence that'll teach that skill. Monkey see, monkey do. It is not psychology. It's human nature. It's something trained out of humans through the use of repetition, of sense, and logic. Now, these days, it seems like it's become easier to pre-diagnose this bad behavior as hyperactivity. Well, that's a bunch of fucking shit, and we all know it, except it's easy, isn't it? We go to a quack who would like nothing better than to sell you his expertise and a big bottle of fucking pills, overpriced ones, mind you. Now, you dope the kid up until its brain is so foreign synthetically ridden that it doesn't fully comprehend the learning that it's exposed to, therefore creating bad behavior. Vicious cycle, no? Well, I find it an unnecessary one. Number three, obligation. Now, I'm not talking about an obligation. You have an obligation, but not a moral obligation and not a family obligation. You have a planetary, organistic obligation. You put one of these on the earth to consume, destroy, and procreate again in the face of massive overpopulation. You knew that. You did it anyway, right? So what you spawn is the very thing that has single-handedly destroyed the natural progression of the earth. Yet we did. So you have an obligation to know everything there is to know about this human, correct any deficiencies that you might find, support, protect, enhance, and promote this individual before you think your job is done. Again, it's not about you anymore. You have no spare time. Now, we're seeing a lot of brutal shit these days involving young humans. You've seen the news. Come on. It should be, in my humble opinion, placed solely upon the shoulders of the parents that didn't see this shit coming or didn't take the time to correct it. It's your little humans. They are not their own yet. They're yours. Your responsibility. They fuck up, you done fucked up too. So don't even try to fucking pass off anything on a shrink. He's fucking incapable of learning. Well, yeah, because he's all drugged up. Now, our reading today alludes to the pushers of pills and psychiatrics to our children who display nothing but the natural animal tendencies born in them that have not been trained or influenced out of them yet. In that, we go to the big book of Kilberry. Philosophy's a bottomless pit. Psychiatry, a sack full of shit. Society's a smack to the brain. Somebody's fucked up idea of what made you sane. Now what's up with you? Can't you fucking see? A flowery view of what is diseased. Misguided thought. That's what your kind brings. For desperate souls, there are desperate means. Find yourself. Don't tell me lies. Senselessness in your greedy eyes. Spout your view until someone dies. You piss me off. You piss me off. Can't you just let it go, 'cause it is what it is. Life's all in black and white and you don't know shit. Can't you just let it be? It ain't what you think. People who don't want to see, they go see a shrink. And with that, we close up today's Sunday morning morgue chat. Nice being with you.